Dumelang batho ba South Africa, little chakela a Nigeria. Cheka re hlola re tshware re Nigeria. Litleng bathong hle. Let's ka dula mo, le ntse le dutse South Africa mo, e tlang Nigeria, le tlo iponelang hobane kana ko ngo motho o nahana ka mokgwa se nahanang ka teng ka Nigeria, empa ha tlile monana ke mo a bonang nnete ya Nigeria e seng maka e re wa utlwang hore ho etsahala ntwe channel mar ha o tlile mona o bona ma Nigeria a nnete, ma Nigeria a naneng hlompho a naneng lerato wa tsa a ithobileng bo usiba ka mo le lenteng maXhosa ndithi ndiyathetha ngoku ndithi izan eNigeria nizobona ama Nigeria hayi lento esibona eJoburg lawa ngathi atshintshile lawa ala awangempela itlang come ozanonke cover the bothe.
Hi people, my name is Sako. They call me the Compare with a sense of humor. It's another time at the Decoded Narrative where we share stories, inspiring story, comparison of how they've evolved from where they are to where they are right now, from that small space to the bigger picture. And today, I'm excited because we have a guest all the way from South Africa. But before we do that, I'd like to introduce my co-compare. Co-compare or co-host? Okay, you know I host the event, so co-compare. My co-host today is...
Damola is my name. It's so good to be here again. We are here to continue.
Yes.
And also have a good time with our guests.
I want to say a special thank you to everyone that have been dropping their comment to encourage us to say this is beautiful. We started a few months ago and it's been inspiring. We appreciate you greatly. Thank you for the comments. Kindly share these videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Sweet Osako TV, and let us know words that things that we need to do more to improve on ourselves. Today I'm excited. I'm introducing my sister, South African. She's South African Nigerian, and she will explain how she became a Nigerian. It's her first time in Nigeria, and I said, "No, you can't. You can't go back to South Africa without me getting to." She's going to introduce herself. She has a very unique name, and I will allow her. Hi, sis. How are you?
Fine, thanks, and you?
Thank you so much for agreeing to come. Your name for people, for your South African watching. What's your name, sis?
My name is Kgakgamatso Monyamane.
Say it again for somebody. Yes.
Kgakgamatso. You gotta get the
Kgakgamatso Monyamane. So Kgakgamatso. What does Kgakgamatso?
It means wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah. Or amazing God. Yeah.
Where are you from? In South Africa as old. Where are you from? I'm from Ondo State as a Nigerian. Where are you from in South Africa?
Okay. I was born in Soweto. In Diepkloof, so I'm basically from Soweto, but my parents moved to Loli, which is another suburb in the Vaal. So yeah, so I'm basically in the Vaal, from the Vaal.
From the Vaal. So you speak Soweto. What language you speaking?
I'm speaking Tswana, but we in South Africa we mix everything. I speak Zulu, I speak Xhosa, I speak Shangaan, but me basically I speak Tswana.
No, that's one that you did and you didn't. What's that? What was that one that you did now?
Xhosa.
Say it again. Say it again.
Xhosa.
So how do they spell it?
So how do you spell
Xhosa, it's Xhosa.
So if you want to say so hello, how are you doing? It's so good to be in Nigeria in that language. How would you say it? I always like when they say it. Please.
So it's basically more like Zulu, yes. But so they use the click sound. So I would say it like this. Yeah. Sanibonani ninjani. It's kumnandi kuba la e Nigeria. Yeah, sithokozile kakhulu kuba lana. Yeah, nabantu base Nigeria. And into mangazayo ukuthi bamangalele isiXhosa, whereby most of our Nigerian men are married to Xhosa. You know that?
Oh really? So most Nigerians are married to?
Exactly.
Really? Why? Is there any major reason?
Like Xhosa, they even ask when Nigerians court you, they will say, "Are you Xhosa?"
Really?
And then you have to say, yes, I'm closer, or no, I'm not.
Because you have a unique way. The women from there are beautiful, very homely. Why do Nigerians? Because Nigerians love peace of mind. So when a Nigerian is saying he's going for this kind of woman, he knows that he's going to get peace, he's going to get beautiful children. So do you have a reason why a lot of Nigerians go major?
I think it's because of the beauty. Xhosas are very beautiful. Yeah, very beautiful and light-skinned.
Oh my God.
I think it's because of that.
So you are an health care worker, is that right?
Yes, I'm a healthcare worker.
How long have you been doing this?
Close to 13 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, but I started as volunteering in clinics.
Okay.
Yeah, so professionally, it's been 5 years. Yeah, but before I was just volunteering, doing community work, in different clinics. I've done community work in Hillbrow. I've done in Deep Sloot. Yeah, basically, actually, a lot of community work that I've done, it's on HIV and AIDS.
On HIV and AIDS?
Wow.
Because, that's okay. That was a question.
Let me take it up from where you just stopped. So, since you have been a volunteer for a number of years, what motivated you to going into that aspect of endeavor?
My passion for people, my passion for helping people. The sick, the vulnerable, the children, the women. So
that means you were not paid. Since you were a volunteer, you were not paid.
We were paid stipend, so it's not even a minimum wage. It's under even a minimum wage. Yeah.
But volunteering basically helped you because when you were working on your CV, a part of the things that you also put to say you've worked in this place and now you're being paid as a professional, right? Yes. Okay. So volunteering, in case you're watching and you want to get that job, volunteer, because that also try and volunteer. And so working in different part of South Africa. So I know from our conversations you speak how many languages how many languages you have generally in South Africa?
Generally, it's 12. Okay. The other one is sign language, of which I can't.
Oh, you have sign language. Sign language. It's a language.
Part of our language.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's 11 language plus the sign language.
So everybody has to learn it compulsorily.
Not really that it's compulsory, but it's part of our language.
So what are the languages that you can speak?
I can speak Zulu.
Zulu one.
Xhosa.
Xhosa.
Yeah. Tswana. Yeah. A bit of Venda and Changan. Yeah. So yeah, it's when you are from Soweto. I mean, Soweto, it has all the languages. If you want to know how to speak all these languages, you must come to Soweto, because there are sections for Xhosa, sections for Tswana, sections for. So you'll end up having to speak all the languages.
That's nice.
So we have a South African American doing exceptionally well. His name is Trevor. No. Where is he from? Do you have an idea of where he's from?
Yeah, he's from Cape Town.
Oh, from Cape Town. Yeah. And so what language does he speak?
He's colored. So
he's colored. Yeah.
Colored speak English.
They speak English.
Africans as well.
But his grandmom is from, do you have an idea of where? Because I know he talks about his grandmom.
Yeah, he talks about his grandma. I think he's white.
He's white. I think so. No, I think it's Russian. Yeah. So he speaks what language? Do you have an idea of what he speaks or something?
But Noah has been speaking whole different languages. But I think because he grew up in Cape Town, most Cape Townians, they speak Afrikaans. Yeah. Yellow Praat Afrikaans. I can ook Praat Afrikaans.
Praat Afrikaans. Oh my God.
Praat Afrikaans.
So it's your first time in Nigeria?
Yeah, very first time.
You came in, you've been around for over a week now.
Yeah.
How has your experience been going out, visiting places? How is our road? Have you experienced our traffic, our unique traffic?
And she has not seen any pothole.
You've not seen any. We don't have potholes in Nigeria.
Yeah, no potholes at all.
All our roads are fantastic.
No potholes. Yeah, the roads, but yeah, Nigerians are busy. These people are busy. No one is sitting down. Unlike in South Africa, where you get people sitting in one corner drinking, the other one's there in another corner, you are drinking. But Nigeria, everyone is up and down. Like you like
By 4 a.m. people are already in a hurry.
In a hurry.
Where are
Everybody's
you
in a
going?
hurry.
You say, I don't know.
And
but
when
at
you
least
are
I'm
not
going
in a
somewhere.
hurry, they're like, woman, move, madam, move away. I'm like, okay.
Oh my God! So
yeah.
I hear that you had an encounter. You've seen our policemen. They're very compared to the South African police.
Talk
that
about
is
the
weird.
police. Okay, what's weird is, okay, I'm going to say it plainly. I don't know if you, please, Nigerians,
Plainly.
forgive me.
Yes.
Forgive me.
Yes.
But
Yes.
those people who are on the road and they would stop you and I'm not sure what they're asking for,
Yes.
and then you would go. Are they regulating the cars or what are they doing? Because when you look at the cars, they are not in good form, especially the buses that we call taxis.
Okay. You call your bosses taxes. Okay.
Yeah. So ours, it's more like when they stopped you, they will check if you've got lights, they will check if you've got indicators, they will check if you've got permit and all those things.
Yes. Yes.
If you don't, they will offload the whole people.
Really?
Take the car.
Wow.
You understand? So they're
I think-
regulating that.
I think here they just check the well-being of the drivers and the passengers.
They're here. I'm not sure they check it because you find that
just
some of
the
the cars
driver and the
don't have
passenger.
lights. And, like,
And they just say hello to you.
hello,
And they wish
like,
you
then
well.
you move. I'm like, and some of the cars are even overloaded.
Yes. Yeah.
Well,
The budgets are usually overloaded, so it's
okay.
from the top today. So you in South Africa is a right-hand drive,
Yeah.
right? And then will you be able to drive in Nigeria if you're given the opportunity? Will you try?
Honest speaking, I have a phobia for driving, so I wouldn't even try it. Because even in South Africa, I wouldn't drive around my block.
Okay.
When I go to the mall for shopping, when I do small errands. But driving in the highway, no. My husband knows I don't do that. So I would not survive in Nigeria.
So talking about your husband is a Nigerian.
Yes.
Is he a romantic person? Because Nigerians are romantic.
Are they romantic?
Anything you say right now will go a long way. And Nigerians, is your husband? Is he a cool guy?
Very cool.
He's
guy.
watching this right now.
I think our our romantic definition is different.
Okay, please explain.
how will a South African
for
define
him, romantic is like providing for me. Making sure I'm financially stable, making sure the household is well, But us, romance is buy me chocolates, buy me flowers.
That's your
And if I say, please buy me a chocolate, he will say, this chocolate is 5 rand. I want to buy you a bigger one. Which one is 5 rand chocolate? I'm saying, but that's my definition of romance.
Wow.
Pick a flower outside and say, kneel down and say, good morning, babe. Even if it's a flower outside. But you'll be like, which one? I won't do that one, Like, and I feel like our definition are totally different.
Okay, now I know why Nigerians because you don't give us. That's where actually the Nigerian ladies they don't stress ourselves. They don't stress you. They just tell you buy them chocolate. Have you Damola?
Oh yes,
Just five. Yes,
just buy
they don't stress at all. Nigerians don't ask for Lamborghini. They don't. It's simple. Wow. Nigerians, you see, we're doing very well, and so we're coming. A lot of Nigerians will be coming to with this that you have said now. So we have a lot of beautiful single ladies over there that Nigerians can come and collaborate with.
My sisters, they want a lot of Nigerian men.
Hallelujah.
I don't know. Already I'm getting calls like, you're in Nigeria. How could you have left me? You should have came with me. I want to see all the Nigerian guys.
Well, the truth is that based on what I have heard, or based on what I have read and seen, I heard that a lot of South African women, have a perception about Nigerian men because they feel Nigerian men are amazing, they are hardworking, they are romantic, they are present, they are available, they try to take care of you.
They are odogus.
Exactly. That's the right word to contextualize.
They are good in the other room. You don't want to say that.
Yes.
They are good in the other room.
Exactly. They have the capacity to deliver exponentially. In such capacities. So having stated all that, as a South African, how do you think South Africans perceive Nigerians? I just said mine based on what I have read. and based on what I've heard. But now I'm asking you from a personal point of view. What perception do you think South Africans have?
They have a perception that Nigerians are rich.
Hallelujah.
For some reason.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Especially the women, South African women, they have a perception that Nigerians are rich, Nigerians are hardworking, Nigerians are strong, they are not just weaklings, they are providers, they are nurturers, they
take care of their children.
They take care of their children. They can never leave their children. Because if you find a Nigerian leaving their child to another country, they will be like, what kind of a Nigerian is that?
Yeah.
Because they know that they are family orientated and they've got love, especially for us women. That's the perception we have. Because that's what we are receiving. That's what we are getting.
Hallelujah.
But for the male, side of things, they perceive like, oh, so Nigerians are taking over our women. So that's that fight that Nigerians are taking over their women. And if you are dating a Nigerian, they feel inferior,
Some of them.
Yeah, some of them. Not all.
Yes, I know.
But some of them,
yes.
And some of them, they have a positive perspective because they would want to be close to Nigerians because they know that they are also business-minded,
yes.
Yes. And they are very economical.
Yes.
So most of the guys would want to be close to Nigerians
to collaborate
because of that reason.
Yes.
So it actually depends on the how can I put it, the gender. Every gender has its own perspective, But overall, I can say when it comes to Nigerians, they put their mind into something, they make it happen and they make sure it happens. And the other things they think it's that Nigerians God-fearing.
Hallelujah. We are God-fearing. Even God fears us. Hallelujah.
Yeah. Very God-fearing. When it comes to Nigerians, they know very sure that this family is a prayerful family.
Oh, that's good.
That's how they are.
And the South Africans also very God-fearing.
Yeah, we are God-fearing. But we are mostly funny and playful. South Africa, we are relaxed. We are, we are very playful and fun country. We put fun and playfulness forth more than anything else.
So, we have a legend. We have a man that no country, you mention the man's name and you know that what this man fought for is the reality of what we are seeing today. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. The man called Nelson Mandela. Have you been to the place where he grew up, or do you have an idea of what was the experience having Nelson? Were you still a baby? Were you young, or were you?
I was not even yet born.
You were not born, Sir Nelson Mandela. What is, when you hear the name Nelson Mandela, what comes to mind?
Bravery, passion, love, sacrifice. Yes. A warrior, our king, a forgiver, a gentleman, Yeah, I think he's kind of got the characters of Jesus Christ somehow there.
Aww.
So I sometimes characterize him as such a person. Yeah, but and we do have his house in Orlando. So if you want to visit South Africa, you can go to his house, where you can see his
Where is that?
house.
Is it in Pretoria? Is it in Joburg? Or
It's
Joburg?
Soweto,
In Soweto, okay.
where he used to live.
Okay.
So there is his house there. You can go and look at it. Everything.
Where was he buried, by the way? Was he buried around? Do you have an idea where he was buried?
He was buried in South Africa.
Obviously. Wow.
I think in his homeland.
Where's his homeland?
In Xhosa side, Eastern Cape.
I always like the way you say these things. It makes me happy.
So there's an ideology in South Africa called Ubuntu.
Yes.
Oh yes, where you put humanity before anything. How valid is that ideology in terms of how people behave and how they relate with other people from other countries?
Yes, we've got humanity, a whole lot of humanity. South Africa accepts all kinds of people all over the world. Hence, you see most African countries, people from there, they would go to South Africa. Everybody wants to be in South Africa. Everybody wants to see South Africa, you know. So humanity is there. It's there. The culture is there. You know, South Africa is beautiful. It's a free country. You know, when you are stressed, but if you go to South Africa, you won't feel the stress. Yes. You know, because we are so accommodative, you know, and we don't focus on politics as much as there's politics, but next thing you will see a joke about that politic, and next thing you will be laughing, and then we are over it and we move on. You know, we don't dwell on the negativity. We are always positive. So yeah.
So how do you call it? Is it Ubuntu? Is that what is it?
Yeah, Ubuntu, humanity.
Ubuntu.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to hear this. So when you hear the word you come to the airport. OR Tambo, right? Is that yes? OR Tambo. We've been to South Africa.
Okay.
We've been to South Africa before. I've been to Randburg. I've been to Pretoria. I've been to Joburg. Where do you have been to Sun City? Yes, we want to thank you for coming and joining us. But just to be sure, we just wanted to just say something to South Africa and say visit Nigeria anytime you have time in South Africa, in the world South Africa. We know that you're not going to sell us when you're saying it because we'll not hear what you're saying, but we know that what you are saying is where's that camera? That's your camera. You just tell them, hi, my name is this, and then I want to invite you to visit Nigeria when you can in South Africa. Which of the language? Yes, which of the language are you going to say?
Any language.
You have the floor.
Dumelang batho ba South Africa, litlo chakela a Nigeria. Cheka re hlola re tshware re Nigeria. Litleng bathong hle. Let's ka dula mo, le ntse le dutsi South Africa mo, e tlang Nigeria, le tlo iponelang hobane kana ko ngo motho o nahana ka mokgwa se nahanang ka teng ka Nigeria, empa ha tlile monana ke mo abonang nnete ya Nigeria e seng maka e re wa utlwang hore ho etsahala ntwe channel mar ha o tlile mona o bona ma Nigeria a nnete, ma Nigeria a naneng hlompho a naneng lerato wa tsa a ithobileng bo usiba ka mo le lenteng makhosa ndithi ndiyathetha ngoku ndithi izan eNigeria nizobona ama Nigeria hayi lento esibona eJoburg lawa ngathathinchile lawa ala awangempela itlang come ozanonke cover the bote.
Everything she said is true.
I agree with her 100%.
We agree with her. We tell you.
But I have a question.
Yeah.
We have seen a lot of collaboration between Nigerian artists and South African artists, movies, music, and some sports. So I want to ask, has any Nigerian artist got your attention in terms of musical preference?
Do you like any of our Nigerian? Because yes, our songs.
Oh, songs, yeah. Oh well, Burna Boy, I listen to.
Really?
And I listen to, you know, sometimes I don't know the names, but
what song?
One song that when I listen to, you know what? What's the song? You know, I'm hearing it and I can't even sing to save my life. This song.
While you're waiting for that, who sang? Who is huh?
They not going to see me leave because I left with a black one. My husband knows the song.
What? Runtown.
Oh,
Runtown. Oh, good.
Yes,
Oh, good.
Runtown is an amazing artist.
Yeah, the song.
We'll look for it. We'll tell Runtown.
Runtown.
She's a fan. Runtown.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Runtown.
You don't know if you know the song. That's a lot. Do you no sing it? Let's sing. Which one?
You know, go silly. Nobody can take my joy away.
Come on now.
Yeah. I just wanna make more money and live my life my way. Yes, this
Runtown.
Pull up in the black one.
Runtown. Now she's just ran your song now. Runtown. Yes, I'm sure Runtown will drop a message to you and say,
please.
Yes.
Runtown, say hi.
Say hi, Runtown. Yes. She's married, Runtown, but she's a fan. Yeah. And then we love South African songs. By the way, this and
Now it's
who sang that song?
now it's your turn.
No. Who sang?
Vulindlela
Yes.
we mamkoposi
Come on now.
nyana wam hallelujah shada namhlanje. Let's spend the fast.
What's the meaning of that song?
What's the meaning of that song?
Yeah, open the gates, gossipers, because my
Wow.
son is getting married.
So that's the meaning of the song.
Yeah.
And we always sing it passionately.
Passionately. Who is
Passionately.
So they should be singing that song at a wedding for father. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a wedding song.
Oh.
Wow. Sing it again, please. Please sing it again.
Vulindlela we mamkoposi unyana wam hallelujah shada namhlanje vulindlela mani yawuzwa ungabi nomona nyana wam ushatilwe
Take it off.
nyana wam ungozi besithi anye mashate vulindlela mamkopozi unyana wam hallelujah shada namhlanje vulindlela mani yawuzwa ungabi nomona nyana wam ushatile bengazi onyana mingosi
Come on now.
besithi anye mashate vulindlela.
I'll be spraying you money.
But do you know that weirdly, I really love, apart from that particular song, I love the South African anthem.
Okay.
You know, it's quite long, and I think it has 3 different languages in it.
Yeah.
We have 3 different languages.
Yeah, it's English 4.
4. Can you?
Yeah, it's Sotho, Zulu, English and Afrikaans.
So which one do you know? Which of them?
Everything is in one. Everything
of
is in
them.
one
It's
full
one-
anthem. But it's quite. It's
You want to sing the first stanza for us so that we know. You know, we are in Nigeria. We have to maximize. We have 5 more minutes more. Don't worry.
Okay. Kosi singeleli Africa maluphakanyisa uphondo lwayo izwa imithandazo yethu Nkosi singelela thina usapho lwayo Murena buluka sichaba sa Yesu ufedise dintwale matwenye usibuluke sichaba sa Yesu sichaba sa South Africa, South Africa. Edi blow fan on seyema, edi deep te fan on sie. Oro sieve berdes van die kranse aan voor sie. Sound the song to come together and united we shall stay. Let us live and strike for freedom in South Africa, our land.
I wanted to put a piano beat into that thing, but I had to comport myself. I know a piano came out from South Africa, and it's all over the world.
Yes. I'm a pianist, South Africa brood.
So one of the legends in the music industry is a woman called Shaka Shaka. Is it Shaka Shaka?
Yvonne Shaka Shaka.
Yvonne Shaka Shaka.
Okay.
What's that a song? Which of the song that was popular then? See, we have to maximize because we are beating you in South Africa with this. What's that song? Which song? Shaka
There's
Shaka
one
song.
I know.
Yes, please tell me.
It's running.
Thank you, Mr. DJ, for she was not singing it.
No, that's not Yvonne.
South Africa. Yo.
Mkomboti.
Yes.
Mkomboti.
Come on now.
Where my diamond, everybody. Mkomboti, come and bring up African beer to you. Where my diamond, everybody. Mkomboti.
It's not.
What's the meaning of that song?
Mkomboti. Yes.
So what does it mean? Before we go there.
Madlamini, where's the African beer?
Oh, it was beer she was singing about. I can't bear this anymore.
Everybody,
What?
I almost sang it in our
come and
okay.
drink up the African beer.
Come and drink up the African beer.
Yeah.
Oh, Come and drink up the African beer. We thought she was speaking another language.
We just if you see the way we done that, so that's not, so it's beer.
And I almost honestly sang it as special number in our.
Come and drink up African beer. That's what she said.
African beer. What? And Kgakgamatso. Siabonga means thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
What language is that? What
Zulu.
is Zulu? Siabonga, because that's the only. Huh? That's thank you.
Yeah.
I won't bother. I won't bother to say it. Yeah, bro. God. Even when we eat okra too, with all this language. Do you eat okra? Do you?
But have you tasted Nigerian?
Yeah. Yeah. Okra,
ogbono soup, vegetable.
And you know how to, and you like them.
I like them and I know how to cook.
Wow.
Though they're not
the way.
Excellent.
Yes. But
which particular swallow do you like? Which do you like? Fufu, eba?
Fufu, curry, eba. Yeah.
You've not? Have you tasted amala before? Yeah. Pounded yam. Wow.
Have you tasted amala?
No, I don't.
If you attack it with Begidi, we do now put shaki and
we'll take it before you leave. You just see the amala, because I know you say you eat African. You eat everything. You eat everything.
I'm a fan of food.
Wow.
Yeah, as long as it tastes fine, I don't have a problem. Yeah.
Thank you for coming to Nigeria. We are very excited. We can go on, and so that song was about beer,
and we used to sing it passionately. From the bottom of our heart. I said I almost sang it as special number.
Then this Wale Thomas. You know, yeah. Is it Wale Thomas? Oh, it's not Wale. It's not Bode Thomas.
We assume it is Bode. There's a place in Surulere called Bode Thomas. So anytime.
Thomas, it's Shangan. Do you hear me?
That's the meaning.
Can you hear me?
Wale
Thomas. Yeah.
It's Bode Thomas. There's a place called Bode Thomas.
So it's not Bode
in Surulere, Lagos.
No, it's
so we assumed that they were celebrating that part of Lagos in that song.
No.
So anytime that song is being played in Nigeria, everybody shouts passionately, Bode Thomas.
Say that song. Wale Thomas.
Wale Thomas. It's Can You Hear Me? It's a production.
That's why they stole my car, so I couldn't really hear them. They stole my car there in that Bode Thomas. So when I hear Bode Thomas, I don't really like it, because that's where and I did not see the car.
It's part of the production of Makazi and all those.
South Africa is beautiful. In fact, I'm more intentional. I've been there like 3 times, but I want to come back again and have this feel. I must come. Yeah, once they book my flight, I will come. Wow, we want to thank you so much for joining us. I know this was impromptu. I just had this conversation with you a few days ago, and you accepted because you love Nigerian.
And I didn't prepare.
I know you didn't prepare. Now imagine you prepared. Now working with people living with HIV? When people contract the disease, HIV, they feel that's the end. I'm sure you've seen people that have taken the drug and they leave and they are still living. How has been the experience seeing people? Because we also have that, in Nigeria, we see people take their drug. When somebody have the contract the disease, is it a life sentence, or if they take their medication, right? It's HIV that involves to. If they don't take the medication, it leads to AIDS, right? Please explain for somebody watching. Yeah.
Yeah. So HIV basically it's not a disease. It's a virus itself, and then AIDS is not a disease, but it's a stage. HIV, when somebody's diagnosed with HIV, they go through 5 stages. Wow. So you first get the first stage where you're not feeling anything, you're not sick, everything is fine. Your body's functioning very well. And then you get the second stage where a person would just get a mild flu, and they will think, it's just flu. Then you get the third stage where they can now develop, can be TB, can be pneumonia. Now they are falling sick. So the ARVs that we're providing, they reverse the whole product, the whole process. Okay. Yes. So if somebody said the eighth stage, now they've got TB, have lost weight, they are wasted, they cannot do anything, the ARVs will come and intervene, and then it will reverse the process, and that person will just be HIV positive, but not be at the 8th stage. They'll be healthy. They're living a full life, But otherwise, HIV, it's not about the pills that people, HIV, it's more of stigma. There's a lot of stigma that's still attached to HIV. Yeah. A whole lot of stigma. A person can take their pills, yes. But the stigma is the one that kills people.
Yes.
Yeah, because people think when you're HIV positive, it's because you are promiscuous, you are going around, sleeping around. Yeah. But it's not like that.
Yeah, you can get it from...
You can get HIV in different ways. Yeah. There are children who are born HIV positive, yes. Although the rate is very low because it's actually close to zero because the ARVs, they are working wonderfully. So
just to be, a woman is pregnant now, she has HIV, she's HIV positive, but when she's taking her medication, the child can be born without
HIV. Yes. That's a guarantee. Once the woman takes their medication, within 3 months, the virus is not showing in the body. So when a person comes, we give them the ARVs. After 3 months, we retest again. So we take a test called viral load, where we're going to test whether the virus is going down. So once the virus is going down, we are sure that that child will become HIV negative. And the other thing is that once your partner is taking, let's say it's a partner, the other one is negative, the other one is positive, because we have such people.
Yes.
So if you want a child, the one that is positive cannot infect the one that is negative.
So how we do have
as long as the positive one is taking their treatment very well.
So once they're taking their treatment very well, the other one, that the partner, whether the male or the female, is not. So for instance, a man is negative, and the lady, I want to be very careful. Yeah. So the man is the one that is positive, and then the lady is negative. Okay, so if sleeps with a lady, but he's taking his medication, it doesn't affect the lady. Because I was going to ask, how do they get pregnant? And at the end, they see that one person is negative and the other person is positive. It's because they take their drug very well.
Yeah. And this new drug is working amazingly. Dolutegravir, it's the best. Once you take it, within 6 weeks, the virus is low. It's undetectable.
Wow.
But you don't stop, because immediately you stop, the virus now starts acting.
So I want to ask, being a healthcare professional, do you think we're anywhere close to getting a permanent solution, like if maybe a vaccine or a permanent treatment that will take out
like cure it totally
without
having to take treatment every day? I can say we are close to that. There are some researches that are going on in terms of that. So we are close to that. But this treatment that we're having now, I could say it's a cure.
Yeah.
The reason why I'd say it's a cure is that somebody who's taking their ARVs, they never sick. Yes. They would never get
Nobody
sick.
even know.
You understand? Nobody would even know that they are even having the HIV. That's why even today the rate of HIV is going high. Because why? You can't spot someone and say, this one is HIV. You understand? Because you can never see somebody who is HIV positive. That's why we get new infections every day. I work in the clinic on a daily basis. I test people on a daily basis. And within every 2 months, I can get 2 or 3 people who are newly diagnosed. So you can see that it's still, it's still going on. People are still getting infected. Yes, and people are getting infected because of not understanding. Because there's PrEP also, which is a pill that prevents you from getting the virus.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You have that in South Africa?
We have that in South Africa. So we've got a preventative method as well. Yes, and we also have...
So before they have sex, you just take it and say, I'm about to have sex, so just take...
No, it doesn't work that way.
Okay.
So it's a pill that a person would take every day.
Wow.
Yes. So they take it every single day. And then if they having a partner that is HIV positive, or they are suspecting that their partner's ways are not, pure, or they are sex workers, because we have sex workers and it's a normal thing.
That are commercial, that
commercial.
By the government. The government knows that this is
it's their work, it's what they are doing for a living. So we give them PrEP. Those ones, they have the right to get PrEP to protect themselves from getting the virus. And it works. They never get infected.
So you still have people that sleep with them flesh to flesh. I thought they were going to use a condom.
Yeah, we always motivate condom use, but if the condom busts,
depending on the heaviness of the
if the condom busts, or if they have a client and he wants to pay more money, and you're like, okay, let me just take the rest. It's fine. So yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
Okay, is there any word of encouragement? Since you said, it's we all know that it's not a death sentence, and what actually is wrong is the stigma. So is there any word of encouragement you want to give to somebody that
I'd like to say HIV is like any other chronic disease. I mean, there's people with hypertension, they are taking medication every day. People with diabetes, they are taking medication every day. With asthma, all those infections. So it's the same. What's the difference when it comes to HIV? If we can accept HIV as one of the chronic infections that people are living with, I don't see any problem. But it's just that once somebody tests HIV positive, like, this one has been going around. That's a lie. Yeah. That's a total lie. People get HIV because they loved someone and they put their trust into someone. I mean, immediately when you have sex with someone without protection, you are saying to yourself, I'm giving my life to that particular person. Wow. You understand? And if that particular person is not trustworthy and they are already HIV, or they don't even know that they are already... Sometimes a person doesn't even know because they've never went to test, So my encouragement is to the youth. Yes. Every relationship that you start, go and do the HIV test. Because the truth is people are not using condoms. That's the reality.
That's what you have seen from...
Yes, that's the reality. Yes, we must use condoms. It's a must. It's
use condom when you're not married. Is it as a married person or as girlfriend to... Because...
Even when you're married.
Oh, you encourage her when you're married.
Even when you're married, use condoms.
To avoid, to
avoid blaming each other. Now I've got this, you've got that,
No, but okay, so that's after they've had their children, or after you saying that they should use condom when, especially if the person is not a faithful person, it should, because in this part of the world, when a couple wants to have the lady is bringing out condom, the man will be asking, what is this condom for? What he say, I don't know whether you've been busy.
But if you feel that your partner you're not sure of, then use it. Why not? Like when I came here, honestly speaking, when I came here, I came with the tests, and I'm like, we gon' test. We gon' test.
Off the mic.
We gon' test.
Off the mic. Thank you so much. It's been awesome having you.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's because she's just a professional in that space.
I know. And I know you have the test. You have the test to do. So we're running off now. Because we already have our let's guess. What is your favorite meal in South Africa? So if somebody wants to come to South Africa, what are the food they need to look out for? You've told us the swallow. You've told us. Do you people have swallow also? What's your favorite soup, or do you have soup, or what are your dishes that you have?
Yeah, we have soup, we have samp, we have mealie rice. That's our starch. Then we've got your rice, then your macaroni. Yeah, and our we've got the stew, but our stew is very different.
You don't like pepper?
Do you like spice?
We do. We
you take spice?
We do use chili. Yes, yeah. But our soup is different because our soup is with vegetables, not the vegetables of the leaves only, but potatoes, carrots, corn. So we put corn in our stew, and then we do the soup. So it's totally different from us.
I'm sorry, I said this was the last one. That dance, what is that dance that you people normally dance that you people raise? That
Not for everyone.
It's not for everyone. You know that dance, right?
Yeah.
That's
Zulu.
Oh, that's Zulu.
The Zulu tribe, yeah.
Somebody should try it. The muzzle pull that will happen to the person.
Tswana, we dressed differently from the Zulu. And then the Sotho, the Xhosa, they also have their own way of
So there's a tribe in your place that when the women come out, they don't wear... they only wear skirt. They don't wear, They wear beer. I mean, the ladies.
They don't wear on the top.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is the aim? Is it when there's a marriage or something, or that's the tribe?
Mostly it's done for women who are virgins.
Virgins, okay.
Yeah. So in some, like especially the Zulu tribe, they've got something called umhlanga, where the woman would not wear tops. They will just wear the skirt. So you must know that type of a woman. She's a virgin.
Okay, so when she wears it, okay.
Then when you start wearing the top, it means now you are a mother. Yeah. Or you are married.
Okay. So you said the tribe is where?
It's Zulu, KZN.
KZN, okay. So that Nigerians will know where to. Okay, all right. Thank you so much. It's such an honor to have you once again. We appreciate you. God bless you. We look forward to having more conversations when we visit South Africa by the grace of God. So once again, we say Siyambonga, and then the other one is...
Realeboga.
That's it. God bless you. Bye for that.
Bye.